Hey, what's up everybody, Jayborino here. I'm returning to Lord of the Clans for a one-day here, because there's been some major changes made to this campaign by Outsider Z. Now, the prologue is a brand new prologue, and Chapter 1 is the old prologue that has been made playable, so I wanted to showcase this because Outsider Z asked me to. I really enjoy Outsider Z's campaign, so that's why I wanted to take a day to go and show off these changes that were made. So let's go ahead and watch the new prologue, the Shadow Council. They were gathering, the most feared, revered, and loathed among the entire Orcish clans. Some were hideous, having paid the price for their dark knowledge with more than just their souls. Others were yet fair, their bodies whole and strong. Such had been their request in the dark bargain. All were ruthless, cunning, and would stop at nothing to gain more power. But none were as ruthless as Gul'dan. They came when Gul'dan called them, those who had willingly sold their souls to the darkness. Once they, like Gul'dan, had been deeply spiritual beings, but they had studied the natural world and the orcs' place in it, had learned from the beasts of the forest and field, the birds of the air, the fish of the rivers and oceans, and they had been part of that cycle, no more, no less. No longer. We few gathered here, the mightiest of our clans. We know power, how to use it, and how to get more. Others are beginning to speak out against us. This clan wishes to return to its roots. That clan is tired of killing defenseless infants. This is what happens when orcs go soft. But Great One, we have slain all the Draenei. What is there left to kill in this world? Nothing, but other worlds await. It was Gul'dan who had found a fresh target upon which to focus the horde's white-hot need to slaughter. He told them of the plan to venture into a new world, filled with fresh, easy, unsuspecting prey. And we will be the council that makes the horde dance to our tune. We will stay a secret. We are the walkers in the shadows, the power that is all the more potent for its invisibility. We are the Shadow Council, and none shall know of our strength. Yet one day, some would know. Alright, live and let die. Durotan and his Frostwolf clan had withdrawn to the mountains of Alterac. It was a cold night, a night in which he had to make decisions that would affect the lives of all orcs. So there's a big time skip here. The formation of the Shadow Council was before I think the Dark Portal was ever opened, but now the orcs have invaded and the Frostwolf clan is like, we're not too interested in hanging around with these crazy orcs anymore. So I do remember this. This was the beginning of the old prologue. And again, I believe it's playable now. I mean, it's Mission 1. It's not an interlude or anything like that. Even you wolves are cold on a night such as this. My orc brothers sit at the fires, tell stories of blood and conquest, filling the minds of our children with images of slaughter. But now we have to hide in the Alterac Mountains, and our only friends are you, white wolves. I will leave you for a moment. I will return to my wife and my son. That Durotan portrait looks real good. That's probably the best Warcraft 3 portrait I think I've ever seen. We have a child, Draka. A son. Yes, a fine, strong son who will lead the Frostwolf clan after his father dies nobly in battle, many years from now. I have responsibility for his future. Had I not spoken against Gul'dan, our son would have had more playmates to grow up with. We would have continued to be valued members of the Horde. No, Durotan of the Frostwolf clan would not sit by and meekly let our people be led to their deaths like sheep. Like the sheep the humans tend. You could have done no less and still be the chieftain you are. I spoke, and we were exiled. All who followed me were. It is a great dishonor. Only Gul'dan's dishonor. Your people are alive and free, Durotan. It is a harsh place, but we have found the Frostwolves to be our companions. We have plenty of fresh meat, even in the depths of winter. We have kept the old ways alive as much as we can, and the stories around the fire are part of our children's heritage. There were some who heeded me, though they still doubted. I will return and find those few chieftains. I will convince them of the truth of my story, and they will rally their people. We shall no longer be slaves of Gul'dan, easily lost and not thought of when we die in battle that only serve him. This I swear, I, Durotan, chieftain of the Frostwolf clan. Ah, here we go.
What lies
Follow the
before
path
me?
to Orgrim Doomhammer. All right, so we're going to
I
meet
am the Iron Hand
Going to meet
of
Doomhammer.
justice.
Warcraft 3 resets the difficulty of custom campaigns after each map. Return to the campaign stream before starting a new chapter. Save games will not be affected. You can type difficulty in the chat screen of the map to find out what current difficulty setting is. Okay, I see. So, I don't know why we would ever need to change the difficulty to hard on maps like these. There really aren't many... Sharptooth. There really aren't many macro maps where difficulty, I think, would make a difference. Anyway, summon Sharptooth, sure. Breath of Frost. Mend. And then Draka, Raging Strike. So it's kind of like a leap. And Son of Durotan. Increases the mana capacity of the hero by 200 when carried. Oh, I see. So she's pregnant. Or is she just sort of carrying him around? I'm not sure. I think she's technically pregnant. Covered in a... Oh, no. She's actually carrying him around, covered in a blanket. Orcs remain unnamed until the ordained naming day of a cycle. Okay, so that's why... I mean, so I could, like... Oh, I can't... I was gonna say, can I drop Thrall? Can I just leave him? He'll be in an unnamed chest on the ground. Let's just get going. It's mission 1. Let's see what we can do here. Ice Trolls, sure. Let's get in there. Do that Breath of Wind. That seems pretty good. Sharptooth has a passive bash. That's cool. And then resistant skin is quite nice. Also, I can always resummon him if there's a problem. I can auto-cast Confuse, but I don't really think it's necessary right now. Let's just come up and keep attacking things. A Ring of Protection.
I've got the scent.
You know real Horde. You know take Ring. Oh, I'm going to take Ring. I'm taking Ring. Let's go ahead and confuse this fellow. We have very, very good heroes right now. These fellows aren't going to cause us any problems. We'll give this to Durotan.
My quarry nears.
Though I have to say, Draka seems like she's very good. Like, she does a ton of damage. She's actually she's a warrior mate, but she's agility based. Whereas Durotan is strength, so we want him taking the main heat. We must help our brother. So I remember this. We went to go and help this grunt, but I believe one of these grunts betrays us. You can also go ahead and hit Mend. Mend is nice because it just it heals everything around you. That's really, really good. A pot of mana, not really necessary right now. Oh, they're attacking humans. Well, let's get in there. Let's go ahead and hit Mend again and try to keep these orcs alive, though one of them may betray us. Go ahead and use that mana on Durotan. Breath of Frost right now. This guy is going to die unless Mend comes up in time. It's going to be real close. Mend. Okay, he's sort of saved. Looks like they're going to continue attacking. Oh no, they made it back to their little base. Well, we kept both of them alive. Looks like we have little side quests here. I am Durotan, chieftain of the Frostwolf clan. I bid you greetings, chieftain. There's a cold storm approaching. You should stay a while before continuing this journey.
My fang and claw.
Yes, I can sense it. Road to Salvation. Follow the path. Defend sheltered areas until the weather improves. 0 of 2 defended. Let's just keep this rune on the ground here.
My quarry nears.
Kept these guys mostly alive. Defend sheltered areas. So, oh, I see. So the trolls just are coming out. It takes like a minute. This is really cool. This is a great expansion of this existing map. This is really, really nice, I'd say. I'm going to keep using Mend. Get this guy back up to higher health. They can pretty much defend themselves based on this. All right, decent amount coming out. We can use Breath of Cold. Or we can just auto-cast this Confuse. We can also put down some exploding traps here. That's just mana, right? Yeah, and, oh, did it miss him? Or that was him missing his attack, I think, because we had confusion on him. Let's just move on over here. Let's just drop one of these down here. Sharptooth, you're getting smoked, buddy. Durotan, why don't you come on over here? Hit Mend again for Sharptooth. And have him tank these fellows. Defeat all remaining enemy units. We're just about done. And we've saved all the orcs in this area. All right, 1 of 2 defended, so there's more. Did I ever pick up that Rune of Mana? No, we definitely want that.
Iron Hand of justice.
Cool. All right, so honestly, this image of Durotar, again, it's like crazy good. It looks like it's from World of Warcraft. I didn't realize, is there a way like that's imported from World of Warcraft? It looks better than the normal vanilla portraits. I mean, like, if you look at Draka or Sharptooth, like, I think that this Sharptooth Like, that's the same portrait. It might just be colored white compared to the black that you normally see of wolves in Warcraft 3. Unless there's white wolves in Warcraft 3 too, I don't remember. But either way, the point is, I'm pretty sure that, like, this is a normal vanilla portrait. It's not custom. And then look at Durotan. Again, it looks like it's from Warcraft 3. I don't know. We don't need to destroy those. There's never anything in huts, in Outsider Z campaigns, I don't think. We have an Ogre Lord here. Nice bash right there. Sharp Tooth. Get him. Let's go Breath of Wind. There's an Orb of Frost here. That's wonderful.
Have you reached the
Draka, that's you. Durotan, level up. Level up Mend and use it.
Flush them out.
Seems like the best thing to level up here. Alright, looks like there's some orcs down here. We want to keep these fellows alive, so let's get in there. This grunt is almost certainly going to die. Like, without a doubt, he's going to die. Mend is up. We'll just keep using it to try to keep him alive. Draka put a landmine right here. Use Raging Strike. And this grunt, save him, is alive. Okay, and this might lead us down into more trolls. Okay, so let's just get on top of the trolls here. I gotta be more mindful of my mana. We are using it up pretty fast. Let's just try to keep our buddy here alive. Use Mend. I think there was only one grunt, so somehow he survived. That's great. I am using all my mana for this, though. Rune of Mana is perfect. That's exactly what I was talking about. All right, another group here that's getting attacked. Draka, why don't you go ahead and throw down one of your mines on this building to see if that actually works. We lost one grunt there. It was, you know, a long time coming. That's okay. Let's just keep mending. Draka, turn around and hit the tower. Our heroes really destroy these towers very quickly. It's very nice. Wonderful. Another Tome of Experience. I should probably have put that on Draka instead. I'm just going to keep leveling up Mend, honestly. I could also level up Sharp Tooth, not Shark Tooth. Greetings, Chieftain. You should stay until the coming storm is past. Indeed. So here come the trolls. Let's go ahead and throw down some mines back here, because that's where they're going to come from.
I am the Iron Hand.
Got a level on Draka. We want to level up, yeah, sure, Stasis Trap. That's fine. Let's put it down over here. Looks like they come from 3 different directions. You two can handle this. Draka can handle this. They can kill this fellow themselves. Let's put down more exploding traps. Draka's really good at these holdout sections.
We're under attack.
Okay, Draka's doing fine. She can kill this area. Let's do a leaping strike down here. These guys are probably still stunned. Go ahead and leaping strike on the small one. We can kill it quickly. Oh, that's real good. Real good, if you ask me. Going to throw out a man. That was probably unnecessary. Draka's going to handle this. We're going to send Durotan up here to attack the larger ice troll. Does this slow attack speed? No, but it does do damage over time. Draka is just tearing shit up here. Do a leaping strike there. I summoned Sharp Tooth again. I probably shouldn't have. Durotan, get over here and defend your wife. Though she seems mostly okay. Let's just go ahead and move her back. Do Breath of Wind. That's going to help a lot against the Warlord. Sharp Tooth. Looks like... I don't think we lost any other orcs down here. Maybe one grunt. I'm not sure. Looks like we made it. Durotan, old friend, you spoke with veiled words many years ago. What brings you here now? I regret that I place you and your clan in jeopardy. I wish to protect my clan, and I was not certain my suspicions were correct until Gul'dan imposed the exile. His swift punishment made it clear that what I knew was true. Listen, my old friend, and then you must judge for yourself. And so Durotan began to speak. He told Doomhammer everything he knew. The bargain with the Demon Lord, the betrayal of the clans through the Shadow Council, the eventual and dishonorable end of the orcs. It sounded like a tale spewed by a battle-addled half-wit, and yet, this was Durotan speaking, one of the wisest, fiercest, and noblest of the chieftains. So he swallowed and spoke. I believe you, old friend, and let me reassure you, I will not stand for Gul'dan's plans for our people. We will stand against the darkness with you. You cannot stay over long in this camp. One of my personal guards will escort you to a safe place. When the time is right, you and I shall stand side by side as we slay the great betrayer Gul'dan together. Okay, and we are continuing now. We will get to the camp by following this path. I will guard your backs.
lies before
I don't
me?
trust you, guarding my back. Ah. So if you recall in the original prologue, we went to help a grunt and he betrayed us
I wander alone.
to Gul'dan's spies, if
I
you
am
will.
the Iron
You can turn
Hand
this
of
off,
justice.
Draka. We don't need that. Yeah, electric conduit. What do? Channels a lightning orb over his head, repeatedly damaging and knocking back all enemy units close to him. That seems pretty good if he's surrounded by a bunch of units. I don't know if I really needed to level that up. We're not going to be using these heroes anymore, so after this level, so go and use that Breath of Wind or Breath of Frost. Healing pot is fine.
Bend thy deluge.
Looks like we have to go up to just further up. Let's just attack these. One thing that would be interesting is if maybe the items you pick up in this mission Thrall gets. But I highly doubt it. Keep in mind, mission 1 is Thrall escaping from Durnhold. So with the help of
I've got the scent.
Our
paths
of somebody. Looks like a catapult down here. Is this a side quest of some sort? There's like units down here. I'm not sure what's happening here. Like, why are they trying to attack down in this direction? I feel like maybe I'm going the wrong way, but this was an option. Like, we were able to come down here, so I don't like this catapult. I feel like it's doing more friendly fire than anything else. Let's do the electric conduit right here. Oh, it knocks them back, too, so it's going to stop them from doing too much damage. I assume if I hit... That's a really good spell. If I hit Mend, it's going to stop the channeling. Rune of Mana is good. We did save our other grunt friend, though. I'm not really sure what the point of this is. You know what I bet? It's probably too late now, but... Let's do, let's get Raging Strike. Is if we went further north, we'd be like, there's a river that's broken, or something like that, you know? Let's move up with Durotan. We had some units move up here. Yep, exactly. That's what happens.
We're under attack.
But I feel like maybe if we would have gone the other way, it would have been like, oh, this is the wrong way. Let's take Durotan and just walk up here, just to see what it kicks off. But this seems like the correct path, and we'll just, you know, continue with Sharptooth and Draka here. And see if he can figure it out. This guy, oh, it's Doomhammer's guard. He's still following us.
Strength on the prowl.
There's a few different ways to go, and there's some more grunts here too. I don't want to abandon. I don't want to abandon the catapult.
Bend thy deluge. Let the hunt begin.
Stay a while. Follow the path to the safe camp. Defend sheltered areas. Another. So it's a more defense. So where's
Lies before me.
where's this fellow? Let's go ahead and mend.
Flush them out.
And we got this random grunt here. Let's run Durotan all the way over here. And poor Sharptooth is getting smoked a little bit here. Got to get Durotan's guard in here.
I am
All right,
the
Draka,
Iron
come up here and
Hand
save
of
this
justice.
fellow.
Ashvalanor.
And we're losing friendlies here left and right. Let's level up our exploding trap.
Justice shall be swift.
That's gonna explode
Let the hunt
these guys in the back. That was wonderful. Durotan is back,
I'm ready to track.
Let
and we
the
gotta probably resummon Sharptooth. Let's go ahead and mend.
My quarry nears.
And this guy isn't helping me at all. I mean, he's marked as invulnerable. I wish he would do something, but he does nothing. That's fine. Let's go ahead and use the Rune of Mana, because we just resummoned Sharptooth. This one's a tad harder, 17 seconds. We have to kill everything.
Unleash my strength.
Our catapult goes down. Let's go ahead and use Breath of Frost and then use this really good electric conduit. Wow, that's very good. That's very, very good. Let's be throwing down our traps here.
Flush them out.
Mend and resummon Sharptooth. Draka gets a level. Let's go ahead and keep channeling Confuse.
My strength.
Use Breath of Frost too. See again, does that miss? Or I think that's them missing because they're cursed with Confuse or whatever it's called. All right, so let's level up Breath of Frost. Oh, Sharptooth himself gets leveled up. I thought it would just be the cooldown. That's okay. We're fine. We can just because we can mend him.
Flush them out. I'm ready.
The storm has passed. We'll be on our way. Yeah, I mean, everyone here is dead, but we'll be on our way.
I'm acting on
I'm gonna backtrack again. Something is different here, so I have to come back and make sure, like, double check that this is not the way to go, because I mean, I assume it's not, but I just want to make sure that I didn't do something strange. I mean, I definitely did something strange, but let's just do the quick backtrack here.
Unleash my strength.
Can you imagine if all the portraits in Warcraft 3 got updated to this type of quality? That would be awesome.
I am the iron hand of justice.
I mean, I don't know like what the restriction within the Warcraft 3 engine is, but that's really, really, really nice. That's oh, I see. It's just ogres. That's something I would have expected from like the StarCraft 2 update, like a lot of the like the StarCraft 2 imports of the models. That's what I would have expected to see. Yeah, those. Wow, that's so good.
What lies before
Tome of
me?
Greater Experience. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength. That's Durotan because he is strength based. Yeah, so this. We have to go down here. That's a shame. I sent I keep calling him Durotan. I sent Durotan away, so he couldn't help us defend this other area, and maybe we would still have the catapult to follow us into the next set of areas. But we'll be fine. That's fine. We got those gauntlets. Again, all this stuff is going to go away at the end of this chapter. I mean, we started as
Flush them out.
we started at level 5, and it looks like we're well on our way to level 10 with both of these heroes, which is pretty cool. I would like to level up Sharptooth. By the end of this, I guarantee we're probably going to be level 10. And at that point, it won't matter, because this is still technically the prologue. It's basically the prologue, all right? So we got more Alliance folks here. Let's get on in there. Use Breath of Frost. Draka's getting crazy in here, doing real good. She's casting Confuse on everybody, but I think it's better if she just attacks. She's got that Orb of Frost, too. And slowly but surely, Sharptooth also helping a lot. I think Draka is doing most of our damage. This guy is not helping at all.
On the prowl.
At all. More trolls.
Paths converge. On
Breath of Frost, the Warlord. Mend, and then Electric Conduit. And using all of his mana. Oh, not enough mana to do that. That's fine. Let's go ahead and throw down an exploding trap back here. I mean, it's a trap, but we can use it on any units that we want. It's awesome. All right, kill the priest. There you go. And then who needs the level? Let's do Durotan first. No, yeah, because we want to be able to level up Sharptooth. Let's re-summon him. There he is.
I'm ready to track.
Brother, how much longer do we have to wander?
I am the iron hand
Not much.
of
Dot, brother. It's a trap! Okay, so that's good. Let's Leaping Strike on top of the priest. Wow, that's a real neat ability. I like that a lot. Again, this map was made after all the other ones, so all the things that Outsiders EO's learned over time, he's able to incorporate into this map. And then the other maps are very, very fun, but you can see why you see some newer, more interesting things on this map because it was made most recently.
Our paths converge.
Yeah, so this guy's definitely gonna betray us. I feel like it's obvious. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally off on that, but it feels obvious, you know, with the whole ... brother thing going on here. Let's just lay some exploding traps. Boosh! Real nice. Do we want to cross here, or do we want to go back and up the ramp? I think I'm gonna go back and up. Well, this guy wants to go over there. Let's just... I should probably try to keep him alive. We're gonna damage you. All right, that's the strangest trash talk I've ever heard in my life. Gonna damage you. All right, let's jump on this Overlord and kill him. Rune of Restoration is nice. Mana Stone, let's put that on Draka. Actually, I think I want to put that on Durotan instead for the mend, and that poor Spear Thrower that we just saw is probably dead at this point, unfortunately, unless the camp... Nope, he's dead. There's his skeleton. He's gone. He's gone, folks. Wind. And then Draka, why don't you leap over here? This guy's really covering our backs, isn't he? Don't trust him at all. He's not even helping us defend. Circlet of Nobility, I don't really think it matters. Let's do this. Draka doesn't really have mana problems, so we'll, you know, anything that for mana, we're going to go ahead and put on
What lies before me?
on Durotan.
I am the iron
Can't say I'm
hand
thrilled
of
about
justice.
2 knights here, but let's just go ahead and Breath of Frost. There we go. And we're taking hits from this tower, but it doesn't matter. The Alliance is pretty well set up here, isn't it? I mean, it's not really the Alliance, is it? I guess it's the Alliance of Erethdor. I mean, it's Stormwind. All right, Draka. There we go. We're level 10 with everybody. Let's get going.
I've got the scent.
Got some of these guys too. Let's go ahead and leap on this fellow. Oh, that hits both of them. That's awesome. And lay down a landmine. That was excellent. So we have Draka in the back taking care of the rifleman. Now, I believe the old kingdom of Erether was Stormwind and then Cosmodan. I thought that the dwarves were allies with the humans at this point, before the humans had to flee north.
My strength.
I'm pretty sure, before the humans had to flee north to Lordaeron, where Lordaeron was like semi-allied with the elves. It took a lot of convincing to get the elves on their side.
Mangy cur.
Brick, some crates, there's nobody here.
I've got the scent.
I hear something. Uh-oh, and there's the assassins. So we made it to where we needed to go, but here's the assassins. Let's go ahead and channel our ultimate here, because it's real good. Throw down some landmines back here. Leap on this, you didn't have to, actually. Rune of Mana.
Let the hunt begin.
Well, we killed the assassins. It says for a minute, so if it's not clear at this point what's happening, it's because there's, you know, we're being betrayed. Got Sharptooth on this fellow right here. Draka, why don't you leap over here? Oh, and Necrolite. Those, I believe, can raise dead, so we want to make sure we kill these, because these are awful. I'm expecting this guy to turn on us, and he'll be invulnerable, and then there's nothing we can do. 44 seconds. This is a bit longer. Let's just send our units to focus down the spellcasters. We can always resummon Sharptooth if necessary. It's Jubei. Get him, Jubei. Or let's, I mean, you know what I mean. So let's do this. And leap on him, too. So he did not have all the abilities I would have expected, which is fine. Because if he would have split, that would have been quite annoying. All right, Necrolite is gone. Arashikaj. Let's just get on these fellows first. Let's go ahead and lay down a mine. It explodes for huge damage. Okay, Mend. Let's just keep using Mend, and it's fine. And then Durotan is going to get rid of Arashikaj. His ult is not up yet. Now we've got Tojara. Let's get over and kill this fellow right here first. Mana is an issue on Draka. Draka, go ahead and turn off Confuse. And looks like he's hitting Sharptooth, who I can resummon because Durotan's got enough energy. So let's get rid of Tojara. He's gone. And it's just this Necrolite left. Rid of healing. Did hit everybody, which was wonderful. Draka just needs some mana. All right. That, I believe, is probably going to be the end of the mission. The assassins continue to flood in. Sharptooth goes down, unfortunately. Draka, no! No, I want a view. So they also killed the grunt that lured us into the trap, and there's Thrall just sort of hanging out. Wah, mwah. He's sad. By the light, what a noise. Might as well turn back, Lieutenant. Haven't you learned anything I've tried to teach you, Tamis? It's as much about getting away from that damned fortress as bringing back supper. Let whatever it is caterwaul all it likes. Wah, mwah. This sound is ear-splitting, and it's not going away. It could be an injured creature, sir, incapable of crawling away. Then let's find it and put it out of our misery. Blessed light, what a mess. 3 orcs and a huge white wolf, all dead. Wah, mwah. I've never seen an orc baby before. Interesting. Their infants have blue eyes, just like humans do. Tamis, did you know that you have the honor to serve a brilliant man? I will bring this orc back home and raise him. He will be the perfect warrior, with the strength of an orc and the intelligence of a human. In retrospect, I think I'm wrong about the timeline here, because Erether is gone. I think this is after the humans have already fled north to Lordaeron, because the orcs are currently being wrangled up and put into camps, I think. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I thought when Thrall, when he's a child, like when his parents were killed, I thought that was during the timeline of Warcraft 1. I'm honestly not 100% sure. Someone will inevitably fill us in the comments. Anyway, those are the updates to Lord of the Clans. I actually quite like Mission 1 there. It's definitely a bit more of a draw right into the campaign. You get to see You get to kind of play through as Durotan gets betrayed with his wife, and then Thrall gets left behind, and then the next chapter is the old Chapter 1, so you had a whole new map that was added to this campaign. So I would encourage you to try it out. I'll put a download link in the description, just like the other maps. And I hope you enjoyed this. When we come back, I'll be starting something new. I honestly have not decided yet, but I'll see you then. Bye now.